Live with you all. Welcome to the BKi 2022 first NXL event breakdown. And look, there's three of us.
Woo!
Nice.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
Tyler Harmon,
Woohoo!
Marcello Margott. Oh man, well played. I hope the audio picks that up. I really do. I can
It
hear it in my
should.
earphones. That was epic. But welcome welcome all to the first NXL breakdown for 2022, the Florida Sunshine Open. Here it is.
Boom.
Boys.
Boom.
Tyler, we'll start with you. What are your thoughts when you first look at this field?
It's looking like twin snakes. We got double snakes, which is pretty awesome. And a lot of bunkers, a lot of movement. It's going to be a lot of action, a lot of Mantis Fest. It's going to be a really fun tournament, action packed for sure.
Marcello.
Yeah, I love it. First of all, it's got the old wishbone back, which they had at the 2019 World Cup, I believe. Got a ladder snake going on with the new mini bricks, which are a lot like the old 7-man bricks. So honestly, when they introduced those new bunkers, I was hoping we would get a ladder snake with those bricks. This reminds me of like Tampa 2005. There was this ladder snake in the NPPL, and I remember playing with Aftermath. And I played the snake that event, and it was so much fun with the bricks going down the snake. So pretty cool to see it in action, the very first event with these new bunkers. I think it looks like a lot of fun. There's obviously action up the center. Anytime you have one of the big bricks in the center 50 with a bunch of big structures around it, you're going to see action. A lot of opportunity to take that player down and go to the other team's side and set big traps. So I think it's an exciting layout. Jason did a good job. I'm excited to get on it, and even more excited. Well, actually, I'm more excited to get on it, but I am excited to go through this guns up thing and look at all the different angles and stuff.
Absolutely.
And, I know you're excited to hop in some VR too.
Oh, I can't wait. We're getting in there later.
You need to record that. That'll be the next BKi breakdown, is the VR breakdown.
Yeah.
I'm still stuck in 2005, Raymond James Stadium. I think Infamous won their first event that year. They're there. Oh my gosh, throwback. Well, let's get down to ground level, folks. Here we have it. Start box central. The ladder snake is off to our right. The Dorito wishbone snake is off to our left. And you could see right away huge lanes getting out to the outside.
Yeah, anybody that chooses to run up to the center tower is going to have their pick of the litter on what gap they want to shoot. If they can do their research and pick on a player, you can definitely do that by running up the middle here to that tower.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, we can actually start with that. We can start with looking up the center. I know one of the things that stood out to me right away when we were in the overhead view, which what button was this? Yeah, here is that it seemed very clear and evident that this brick will have the keys to getting down the field on either side. Now there's obviously going to be angles here, but someone could be out wider than the corners, I guess. So I think we should lead with what you just said there, Tyler. We can look at the center tower and look at these angles as you have the choice when you run up to shoot either direction. Although I'd say Doritos is probably going to be better.
Yeah, and once you get really close up to the tower, then that shot on the right kind of disappears because of that wedge that you have on the right there. But yeah, you definitely can, pick a player that you want to hone in on and get some good opportunities on shots on the Dorito side and the snake side, and probably expect there to be at least one guy up the middle every time and kind of play like the center 50 is going to be hot, because one of these towers or one of these 50s in the middle are definitely going to be hot every game.
Yeah, Marcel, you agree?
Yeah, it definitely seems that way. And I like what you said, Nick, about the tower looking Dorito way off the break. And the only reason is because I jumped on the guns up thing for like a minute before we hopped in here. But that Dorito side can looks like it has a great shot snake side, whereas I don't remember if the snake side can has it kind of does. But I think the Dorito side can has the better cross shot of the two cans. You can come in here and shoot for that snake side little Aztec, and that's effectively gonna, you're gonna have the opportunity to shoot anybody that runs past that on the snake side. It's just gonna be up to you to shoot high or low. And so this gives you the opportunity to best cover the two zones.
Absolutely. And folks, we're going to bring that up quite a bit because we're all professionals trained in the art of winning at the pro level. So zone coverage, pretty big. We'll move up here. We'll stick to this judo tower. Anyone want to place any bets on people getting up to this spot and throwing pods at the center brick?
Hey, I'll take that. I can see that happening.
Oh yeah, that's going to happen. Yeah.
But you can see from here, the only thing that's really going to impede your view from the snake side is the center 50 brick. So not knowing where the snake can and the center tower are could be trouble for you. But if you know, if you've got that outside lane or that outside elimination, you can kind of sit here and shoot the corner. You could shoot at the snake insert and then shoot at the snake. Doesn't look like the snake 1 can shoot you with the snake 2 juice box. Definitely can shoot you should they pop up, and they look pretty hidden. So pretty decent shots over there.
So what height level are you at right now?
We're at 5'5". Let's bump it up let's bump it up to our level, huh? About 6 foot.
So I guess the point I was going to make is that the bunkers have definitely changed a little bit, from last season to this season. You can even tell just off the break, there's going to be a lot more opportunity to shoot over this center 50. Even when you get to this tower, you're going to be able to really get some great blind shots in. Even though you got these bricks, still be really aware of where all the bunkers are on the field and just be sending paint over, because you're going to get a lot of production out of that as well.
Yeah. Those big bricks in the center are the same size as they were last year, I believe.
Yeah. I feel like at some point things have just changed, because I know they were a lot bigger than they used to be.
How much air is in them?
I mean,
that's always a thing.
That is a thing, right?
It is for sure. For me, it is.
Yeah, there's always, and again, are you in the shade? Are you not? How inflated? How is it not inflated? But to go back to Marcello's point, Marcello, you said there's the shot crossfield from that can towards the Drudo side. And so this is just something to think about as this player coming up to the Drudo tower, the center Drudo tower.
Yeah.
Is that snake can, if they are playing cross, you do notice that is this look to wrap inside and shoot that, or again, using your height, come a little bit lower and then slowly rise on up and then come up shooting. Don't wait to look to see if you could see that player's face or loader. Because then they'll see you and they'll shoot you because they're trying to do the same thing you are. Looking heads up from here, super dominant down the tape. You're going to have a battle with your mirror should they be there, but also, you get that wide elimination. No one's in the Dorito. Some could be in the inset Doritos and can cause you some trouble, but you can really kind of just sit here, probably really tight, pending any bounce shots, and just shoot the outside and not let any movement happen into the wishbone.
Yeah, you gotta check off the middle. No matter what wire you're going down, definitely take that extra time to connect with your team, get the awareness. You got to be knowing the elimination count and how many bodies are on the field and where they're placed at. So be doing the homework to make sure you know where those players are at.
Yes.
Yeah, and a good way to do that is through simple communication too. We talk about it a lot. Nick and I, when we've done these in the past, when you can see the start gate, especially, obviously on this layout, you can't, but through communication, if you have a player on the snake side, your teammate that says, hey, I have 2 bodies over here. They're calling, back left in the snake insert. And then you have a Dorito player that's saying, well, I've got 2 over here, and we don't have any kills. You can assume somebody's in the center. That's the long way of assuming somebody's in the center or figuring out if somebody's in the center. The more efficient way is just to always assume the center's hot.
That's it.
That's right. That is a very good way of doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like that you said that too about the start box. Usually we start back here. We kind of jumped up the middle a little bit, looking at the lanes, but I did notice as we loaded in to start this breakdown that the snake side can see start box to start box.
There we go.
And you do, I think, really have a big advantage here to read how your opponents are breaking out towards those Doritos. Because you could just turn and shoot right over the brick into that can and use that as your point of reference to the inside of the outside, the right or left of it, to put a good lane through there. And you should be pretty safe from just about anybody, unless that guy is doing the same shot that Dorito can back at you. So a lot of shots on this field. We'll continue back up though to the center 50 brick, just because why not? Let's change it up.
Boom, center 50. Here we are.
Look at this. I mean,
yeah,
Tyler, you already said it. You have to check up on the middle.
You got a lot of gaps here.
You have all the gaps.
Yeah, unless they've,
essentially.
if you're playing this middle, you should already have a really good idea of where the player's at on this side. And like Marcelo said when we first opened this up, setting really good traps as well. You're going to be able, there's so many bunkers up the middle. Don't just think you know unless you actually know, because you were probably getting set up in a trap to move and get shot.
Raise your hand if you've been trapped before.
Nah.
Well, okay,
Never.
I knew it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we all have.
Place your bets.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah,
we
if
got
it's too good to be true, if it's too good to be true, it's
Colin.
probably true.
It's exactly. Oh, tell that fool that. Hey, man.
Dude,
Yeah,
here he is. He's live. You're on BKi's field breakdown right now with Nick Slowiak and Marcello Margott.
Well, just let them know that we got 5 guns sitting for you when you come to practice tomorrow. We got that lined up, and then we have another fat paycheck waiting for you. If you call when you're not hot on the line.
All right, brother.
Here's the thing. We got more good shit coming.
I don't know what he's saying, but I love him. All right, love you.
Hey, Ty, we got trophies over on this side, baby. Let them know.
Oh man, yeah.
All right.
We all have trophies.
We all have
Trophies
trophies. Trophies are good. And that's why you subscribe to BKi to get a trophy.